What if you can cover your grocery bill and then some without ever having to put your toddler in a daycare? Well, it's definitely possible. So today I really just want to share with you just 7 examples of some ways you can do that to make some extra cash from home with your toddler. Okay. So one is blogging and affiliate marketing. Okay. And blogging is amazing, and affiliate marketing is great too. And I know what you might be thinking. Was that dead? What about AI? And is there any money in that stuff? These are all great questions. What's so cool about, well, I'm going to get into those eventually, but what's so cool about blogging and affiliate marketing is you can do it anywhere in the world at any time in nearly any niche. You have have a lot of fun doing it, and you can earn some really decent cash. So if you're not sure what affiliate marketing is, when you post a link and somebody clicks on it, purchases something, you get paid. Also, you can make money if somebody fills out a form for more information, so you don't have to sell anything, okay? And it's super flexible, and there's lots of different business models with it. Now, as far as blogging is dead, it's not. Because what's so cool about a blog is I'll just give you one example. You can make these little gadgets that I put here with AI, and a lot of your blog posts you can actually repurpose into other places like Medium, LinkedIn, which takes no time at all, Substack for even more views. You can turn it into a video for more views. So there's lots of ways you can still get traffic too. And also, some people want the human experience and stories rather than just an AI example of something. As far as income-wise, with a blog, you can actually have ad revenue on day one. Okay. Also, it's more money than YouTube, so you can definitely make money. And there's a lot of different ways you can advertise, like affiliate links. With Amazon, for example, you get paid if anybody purchases anything within Amazon within 24 hours. And because of TikTok Shop, Amazon rates have actually gone up. And that's just one example. There's a lot of ways to make money. Like the pictures in a blog post, like this, you could also pair it with microstock and also make money. So there's definitely money to be made in that as well. I do think though it's good to diversify, not just rely just on a WordPress blog, but you own it. That's what's cool, right? They can't take it away from you. All right. Number 2 is Etsy. All right. If you're not sure what that is, it's where people make handmade things and they sell it. But what's so cool, I took a class all about this, and they're in demand, is you can actually create downloadable items like planners, wall art, templates, trackers, and more, and sell them on Etsy. And there's no inventory, no shipping, and you keep a lot of the money, and it's passive too, because once you create it, you can post it and make money. And that's not the only place you can post it. You can do it on eBay as well and sell it and make money. The bad news with Etsy is it does cost some money to open up an Etsy shop. I think it's like $15-30, plus to list an item, and plus you have to pay a fee if you sell it. Now eBay, you can list an item, it's for free, unless it's sold. You get so many free listings a month, I believe. But I've sold on eBay as well. Not on Etsy though. All right. Anyways, moving on. Transcriptionist. Yes, you could do this. This is a transcriber, somebody who like listens to audio or watches a video and just writes what they heard or saw. And it's a real thing. And again, you might be thinking, well, can't AI do that? Well, here's the thing. If you ever made a TikTok video, you'll know that you can hit a button and have the words pop up under the video. But sometimes those words are not correct. So when I make TikTok videos, I have to go in there and change them. So what companies want you to do is they hire people to make sure that they're accurate. So you have to be accurate. That's the bad news. But it is a real thing because I looked into it for myself. The pay is not great, but if you go into like medical or legal, it's way more. All right. Next up is an email marketing specialist, and I love email. And this actually pairs great with affiliate marketing. And so much fun, because here's the thing about email. You have to get your emails open. People are busy. And what's so cool about email is you can be way more creative. See, with like a blog, you have to worry about something called SEO, which is so you have to put the keywords in the blog post. Same thing with like YouTube and stuff. But with email, you can go over to like, with those smut magazines that people use for titles, and you can kind of use that for inspiration, and you can talk about anything, the latest gossip, and you can tie it into, a product, and you can make money. Some of the best copywriters do that, actually. Like 3 Towns Up is Ben Settle, and he's one of the best copywriters, and he does all kinds of crazy shit to get people to open the freaking emails. But you can get paid for that, and people will pay you if you know what you're doing. And again, what about AI? Well, here's the thing. You have to know the basics before you ask AI to do stuff. It doesn't just, so you have to know the fundamentals of copywriting, and there's a lot of money in copywriting. Copywriting is getting people to do stuff like click a link or, open an email. I mean, just open the email. It's like, whoa, and just read it, because people, they're just, you get what I'm saying, okay? But you can charge for this. It's very flexible hours, high paid. It's skill-based, not degree, and it definitely scales with freelancing or long-term clients, and it can be a ton of fun, and you could pair it with other things, too. And entry levels can make pretty good money, and experience, you can make way more cash if you know what you're doing. Okay. And you could charge to help people with their emails, too. I mean, obviously it helps if you have some results under your belt. But that's another idea. Okay. A Pinterest virtual assistant. Yes, people pay for this. You can also pairs great with affiliate marketing. Pinterest is great. It's a very fun job of designing, creating pins, writing descriptions. To be 100% transparent, because I do a lot of stuff on Pinterest, is AI works great with the descriptions. You can have AI do all the heavy lifting, and you just design the pin, you pop it, and you get traffic. I do get a lot of traffic from Pinterest. Scheduled content, managing boards, looking at data, that's what you're doing. And it also pairs great with affiliate marketing. It's super flexible, very fun, and it's retainer based, so it's predictable income, and it's in high demand. And a lot of Pinterest VAs, they work off monthly retainers, so it's steady income, and this is what the pay is. And if you're advanced, you can make $400, $1,500 a client if you know what you're doing. But the results may vary, of course. I put that in all this stuff, okay? Bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is managing a business's finances, tracking income, expenses, invoices. And it's great because it's predictable, stable income, flexible hours, work from home, high demand. And, what I like about it is a lot of the bookkeepers, they work on steady retainers. So it's steady income without having to search for work. It's not like a sales job. And the pay is very nice. Look at this, 20, 30 bucks an hour, beginners. And if you're advanced, you can make more. And look at their monthly retainers, $300 to $2,000 a client. And lastly, I think this is the last one, is travel planners. You can get paid for this. This is someone with help somebody plan out their trips, like research flights, destinations, activities, hotels, and some earn on commission, some charging on planning fees, stuff like that. And I have a place here I put on here where, what is this thing? It's travel pay. If you're getting into the travel niche, this is a website that has all the resources in once that you can make money off of. So it's very simplified, and I think it's an affiliate marketing website, and it pairs great with travel. So yeah, there's lots of perks, and it's super flexible. Now the earnings are different. They could be $100 to $500 a trip for somebody per booking. 5 or 20% of the booking, and stuff like that. These are the estimated income, but results can vary as well. And you can kind of begin, for example, the 1 or 2 clients a month and increase your bookings over time. And then, you can go definitely very part-time or even full-time if you wanted to. So it's super flexible. These are just some ideas. And there's really a ton more. And now you might be thinking, well, this sounds great, but how do I find these jobs, or how do I get them, and all that kind of good stuff. Well, I actually created a video that goes over 10 steps to finding, a good, work from home job, gig, side unit, whatever you want to call it, to make some cash from home, so you don't have to commute You don't gotta, deal with traffic. You could save gas money, and, be at home, and have more work-life balance. And if you want to check out that video, I'll put the link somewhere around here. You can click on it. I'll put it in the description as well. You can go down there and click on it. You can check it out. And it's more in detail on how to find the legit jobs. Okay, not bullshit, or whatever, but good ones. Because they are out there, right? Before I was doing this, I actually worked for an accounting company. I was helping out business owners for the COVID credits. And that was so nuts. I mean, we were basically giving people free money. Like, they didn't even have to pay anything until they got their check. And we had like 3 teams of CPA accountants all double check and sign their license on it. It was just bonkers, some of these business owners were making, really good money. But it felt kind of great because, I helped a lot of small restaurant owners and bars that were about to fold, basically keep them alive. And they had employees and stuff. But anyways, there are out there. That was a great one I did, but that ended. Anyways, hope this video might have been at least a little bit helpful to you or whatever. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay. All right. Bye.